Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, everyone. Um, let's see here. There we go. Um, well, yeah, so welcome, everyone. We're back together. It's been a while. Nina and I have been trying to do this again. We did it a while back. And then I was on the light language show. I don't know. That was a while back, too, wasn't it?
Yes, that was a while back. We need to do a little bit of a refresher again as the light language has expanded.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible. Yeah, there's just so many things going on. And I think that's what we're going to talk about a little bit about. There's just so many things. Like I can't get all the things done I want to do, and I have to do the 3D things. Like I have this bench for my deck I need to put together. It's still in the box, and every time I want to do that, then something else happens that I would rather do. So,
Mhm.
um,
A
like
lot of that
yesterday, yeah, last
Gemini energy shifting.
somebody
Hmm.
booked a Reiki and reading session here, and I was like, "Oh, sure," you know. So that was like 2 hours, which was great, but it
Oh,
takes a lot of
wow.
time, you know.
Yeah.
So let's say hi to some people here. We have our Mirror Dragon. Hi, Tom and
Hello.
Nina, everyone.
Hi
Glad to
there.
be here.
That's
And
beautiful.
Paul's here. Yeah, Paul, it's nice to see both of you again. I was feeling her power this morning. Wow. Yeah, she
Yes.
is powerful. She is powerful. Let's see who else is here. Oh, we have Karen here. Good morning, Tom and Nina. So it's I'm in the afternoon. You must be in the same as Nina in the morning.
Yeah, we're still waking up here.
Yeah.
And
Um,
you
that's
guys are
great.
doing
That's great. Oh, and Richie's here. Hi, Richie.
well.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to be seeing you soon, though. I was just telling Nina that we're getting ready for this for our next retreat in Squamish, and I was wishing that she could come, but so that'll be great. Yeah, I can't wait to see you. And Richie, we gotta figure out a time to get together and do something. So yeah, what a great to see everyone here. So we're just gonna do some kind of talking about what's been going on and then we'll do some readings. And actually this is the first time that we've done readings together, I think.
Right. We usually just channel information together.
Right. So which we may do that too. Who knows?
Yeah, that
It's wide
spirit may
open.
have plans.
So I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of my messages I got. In fact, the one the other day was about change. There's so much change happening so quickly.
Yeah.
Um, and a lot of things are coming in. So I know somebody was just telling me about the sun. I'm like, yeah, I've been in the sun a lot, and I feel like I feel good about it. So you were talking about that as well.
Yeah, so we had a solar flare burst out about, I think it would be now about 30 hours ago, and it was, on its way to Earth. So we were all pretty much affected by that, whether we wanted to or not. Um, and there's a lot of people I posted it on my Instagram just to keep people well informed so they're aware of what they might feeling in the transitions of energy that are out there, especially when we have such large fluctuations like that. Um, we really that's when I believe that a lot of people who are connected energetically are able to advise um, others that are not connected to that energy coming in of a way to reflect on the feelings that you're having or manage the changes that are implemented based off of the energy that's being conducted in your field. um, but yeah, there's been a lot of reflection on shadow. And not only that, not only reflection on shadow, it's not about bearing the shadow anymore. Like now it's embrace your shadow. Sorry if you see my incense. Embrace the shadow and work with it, smile at it, realize that it is part of you. And that is one of my greatest workings is sitting with myself in reflection a lot. Um, in that in that time when you're actually doing that, if you feel a change and you sit there with that energy and ask it to separate itself from you so that you can have a better grasp and feeling of
Hmm.
it, it just, it's a different level of meditative connection, of active meditative connection, and it's really going to, and I'm saying this to woo woo people because there's been some elevations here, there's been some upgrades that the entire world received. Everyone received it whether they liked it or wanted it or not. So now those are woo woo people, the frequency has risen, and there's more of an awareness, and there's a different, it's a different level of perception spiritually, I feel.
Yeah, and I don't want to get into some world or local politics stuff, but there,
Mhm.
everybody awakens to things in their own way, and so, um, and not to say certain people are at different levels, but some people are being criticized. Oh, that person's just doing something because they're trying to benefit from it. But I do feel like there are people that are finally sort of quote unquote seeing the light in their
Yeah.
own way.
Hmm.
Remember, everybody's on their own journey. So, but also I feel like this energy's raising, and the people that are still in this, like the 3D world, as you want to call it, they're it's hard for them to kind of handle all these changes. And I
Yeah.
think it's only going to grow exponentially, like right now. That's what I feel.
Yeah, that's why speaking about it is really important right now. In the most strangest places, I'm prompted to like send a voice text and say, "Hey Carol, thanks for the hypnotherapy last night. My, my butt's grounded. I feel like my butt's on the ground." Um, like saying those things aloud and offering those things. Like I've been offering sound baths to people.
I
What did
pulled the
you?
base chakra when you said.
Oh, I just worked on the root chakra in my hypnotherapy. That's so funny. And I
When
had,
you mentioned one of our friends, and what I wanted to say,
Carol.
some of us are, doing these YouTube and we're being more about it, but there's a lot of people that aren't, that are in the sort of quote the background, but there are people in your community, people and they're just as capable, and you reach
Mhm.
out to. They just, some people want to be out in the public and some people don't.
Yeah.
So, I just want to
It's
say that because it's there are a lot of people. There's so many people that
hot.
are. I just started doing something at the place that I'm at most of the week, and just opened up a session for the mornings, and just say, hey, anybody wants to come, in wide open. And we started doing a meditation, and then we talked about some things, and then somebody wanted kind of an informal reading. But people have been like, oh, I want to come back, and I have a question about this, or I have a question about that. Like, what are the chakras? What's astrology? What are the lost gospels? What are elementals? What is energy? Like, everything. And so
Yeah.
I always say I'm a jack of all trades. I do feel like I have some things I'm better at, but I do have a lot of, because I've been studying this stuff for like 30 years or more.
Mhm.
Actually,
And
40 years now, since my 20s.
exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. And I believe that I really think that the people that are in the background that are not ready to come forward but are ready to be fully skilled energetically, those people are who we go to when we need those tune-ups. That's like an auto body shop for my spirit. It's like
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to Carol and I'm gonna get some hypnotherapy, and I'm gonna text my friend and ask her to tap into this because I'm too biased for for my own message. So having those people do that is just an extra level of normality when it comes to this woo woo wonderment. We're on a journey of learning what we should have been learning from, I mean, what we've been learning spiritually in the background, but we should have been consciously learning in the 3D our whole lives. So playing catch up, the soul spirit is sitting here with reminders, and not only reminders but reasons why they put us through things. That's how we get those connections. So I think right now that's been a a big journey for a lot of people is self-discovery. I know some people, I've heard some people that were in woo-woo and are now going back to Christianity, and then Christianity into woo-woo. It's just, it's so different. It doesn't matter. Um, and that itself doesn't matter. That in
Or
itself is
both,
very special.
or really both. Like
Yes.
um,
Right.
you know, I I've had my little visitations, from Yeshua and from Mary Magdalene, but from other people.
Oh,
So, I feel like that bridge is finally going to be. I've always felt like everything's coming together, and from all things, there are some truths among them, but everybody's on their own journey. So, and we don't know everything. So it's whatever
yeah.
resonates with you. So, um, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to. Oh, we have Viviane's here. Hi. Hi, welcome. And Maria's here. Hi, Maria. Let's see if anybody else is here. Okay, we're gonna
We got questions because I'm being
Kat is
told.
here. Yes, we have questions.
Okay,
So
somebody wants something.
yeah, I feel it too. So the first we have a mediumship question here. It says, "Hello, Tom and Nina. Any messages from my grandmother Wilma? On her birthday is Saturday. She would have been 98. She passed on. Thank you."
First of all, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Grandma. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, I'm a Gemini. I love her birthday. My birthday is tomorrow. And so,
My mom's birthday would be the 15th of June. She was a Gemini as well.
ah, we've all been blessed.
Yes.
The moments of reflection.
I don't know. I'm seeing a picnic or something. I'm seeing some sort of picnic. So I don't know if there was this kind of a gathering you guys had.
Yes.
Like a thing that maybe she was involved in or enjoyed, or the family coming together. I don't know if
I'm,
that's. Go ahead.
I'm seeing the same thing. I saw her walking in from the garage by the cars, by like walking in as if she's attending a gathering, like where everyone comes in through the side of the house or through the garage opening. Um, oh yeah. So she's still present with you?
No,
No. She passed, but her energy is it is grounded. She was
yeah,
like,
he just wrote, if you were out of line, she put you back in line.
yeah.
Yeah, so like if you were at this gathering, like you're gonna have a good time no matter what. And if you're not having a good time, um, you need to be quiet. Like she always, wanted to. I feel like being things she went through a lot, and so when she had these gatherings, she didn't want to bring up anything negative. She always brought out the positive. Um, did she make something with cherries? For some reason, I'm seeing like a cherry pastry. And he says, yes, that's her. Something with cherries. I don't know.
Young at heart. And so was there, I'm seeing for her not well, yeah, this may be a message, but it's almost like she was very prepared for her passing, and not something that you look forward to, but something that you look forward to is what she just said. So it's not like she's looking forward to it, but she's prepared for it. So it was very like knowing. Um, so she can offer that, and having that energy kind of offers it to everyone else, not so much as an outburst reaction because of her loss. And boy, did she leave you guys with gifts.
Yeah, I like almost like things that you didn't know about, like you're still almost
Yes.
uncovering them. Yeah, like you'll open up a trunk or something and oh my gosh, like I guess she, going back to what you said, this was part was part of her life too. She liked to surprise and make things for certain people, and she remembered all this and she planned this. I mean, she lived a long life, so I guess she had a long time to do that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Inner peace and wisdom, very much so. The inner peace in regard to it all. There may have been a little worry. There's a worry about one. There's a worry about one. Um, there was one thing, but that was 3D. She realizes now that it didn't have to worry.
did she?
Oh,
Paul, I'm seeing her passing like very peacefully, like in like people around her. Um, Almost like she was like she maybe was in bed, like in a maybe at home or a hospital bed, and then she passed peacefully, like it was um yeah, she just sort of she just transitioned into that a long life, and just said, I'm leaving, I'm off to my next adventure. Yeah, he says family was with her. Yeah, like it wasn't like I mean, given her age, it wasn't a surprise. That's not it psychically, but yeah, he
okay.
says they were all there.
Yeah, she just told me the euphoria was before the passing. So she did see, she saw who was there for her. That euphoria passing is very was present to her or available to her before she got in the bed.
Hmm. Let's see if we can get a message for Paul.
Oh, I got one earlier. I forgot to
Okay, go
say it.
ahead.
But yeah, she said that she was going to be with you doing that thing. There's one thing, there's something that you do, and she's there with you doing it. I see her like right behind you, and your arm extending, her arm extending. It's like that. And I'm not sure if you're thinking of her in this moment or have had called her in when you're doing this, but she was like, I'm right here, and she's just moving with you. So yeah.
And because I know this, he has an important graduation in his life. So I feel like she's gonna. I think that's what I knew that from the other show. I
Oh, okay.
feel like that she's that's what Nina's bringing up, is that she's going to be there, and very proud of you, because family is very important to her, and you, in your own way, maybe not in the grandest way like maybe she would have done or what was done in the past, you've still been able to maintain like a family environment. And yes, his nephew's graduating, so
Okay. So
yeah.
there's some wisdom in the use of resources. Wisdom in the use of resources, Paul. Um yes. There was deeper gifts that she gave you. And these are for your resources. Okay.
I hope that helps. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was a fun reading.
She
Make that.
was 98, but she came off like 22. Like her spirit was very lively. It's beautiful. It's almost romantic. So thank you for sharing her.
Yeah. And make that, whatever that is, that cherry pie, make that pie. Make that
Yeah,
pie that she made. And go and use all the old fashioned ingredients, Don't,
I love that.
yeah. Use, I'm always telling her, she's almost saying, yeah, and use lard too.
Oh yeah, use the good stuff, the one and
Um,
your hands.
we can cheat once in a while. Okay, let's see here. So Paul, oh, so we have another question, mediumship question from Karen. Any message from my grandpa Leo in heaven? I'm going through a rough separation from a 5-year relationship. Grandpa Leo. Did he wear suspenders?
And I'm seeing a mustache over the mouth or a beard or something. There's something on the face.
Grandpa Leo.
And he is coming in astute. He comes in sitting in a chair, in a grand chair. Um,
Karen, are you still here? If you're here, could you say so we know you're here?
oh
Yeah. But go ahead, Nina. Go ahead. I didn't want to interrupt.
yeah, no, I can just feel his energy is very like um when grandpa comes in, not, I mean, maybe I'm getting like attention. Um there's like almost like a general or something, but not in the army sense, or nothing like that. Almost like a respect, like an honor for him to enter a room.
But I do feel a military part to
Okay.
me. Um, um, and I'm pulling the cards kind of as I'm going here, and I pulled this transformation card, which in the traditional tarot is the death card, but I like this interpretation better because it really is a transformation, and I feel like that's happening. That's going on around you, like with this situation that you're going through, whether it gets back together or not. You're both being you're both transforming, I guess is the way to put it, moving to a different level. And, like I said yesterday, I think I read on this as well. So, we're coming, you'll have new parts of you to bring forth. I feel like I just heard him say, keep up the good work, keep up the good job. Um, the fact he was like showing me, like you said, mentioned him raising you, but I feel like you've also carried that forward. And so what you learned from him, you carried forward. I feel like there was some wisdom or some things that he shared with you, um, that even though it was like a long time ago, they're still valuable. Um, and you've carried that forward. That's what I feel like he's telling me. Um, oh, she said he was the king of the family, but not military.
Okay.
Um,
That's what I felt, like a very like regal, like when he walks in. And then I did see him in a chair, like when he first came in, he arrived sitting in a chair. Um and
yeah,
like
he was so wonderful, and I shared that with my son. Yeah, I feel that.
okay, so I got the 10 of swords, and um what it said was, a large red full moon sits in the background, intensifying these moments and hinting at the end of a painful cycle. Oh, okay. So he was had a recliner. Um, this card, a profound dark energy that points to the conclusion and the loss of hope, but also holds the possibility of new beginnings and healing. So similar to what you got, Tom, with transformation, with transition. There is a dark energy, so things are going to get heavier before they get lighter, but you have the possibility of new beginnings. And that is something that I'm never afraid of. I'm never afraid of a difficult conversation or getting bad news, or hit me with the hard stuff first, because I know I can process. Oh, okay. He's so this is him saying things are going to get harder before they get easier, but you have the possibility of transition, and that's where the light lies. And then I also got the Empress. But something you point out here is, you see the little kid with his head down, the female with her eyes up. This is a symbolism for protection and guidance. He's going to be right behind you the whole time. He lived till 94. Do you really think that this scenario that you're in is big to him? Based off of all his life experience, he's literally doing this.
Yeah,
It's not as big as you think. This is a moment based off of what he is experiencing currently. He's like, it's like, come sit in this chair next to me, or come sit by me, because this is going to be a breeze. Once you get past it, you're going to realize that moment was this big for you by the time you get over to where he is. So, but before that, he's giving you that advice of it is going to get harder before it gets easier, but don't worry, because he will be there for you.
and you know what? I tell people I use the same deck, two sizes, and I pull the harmony card, and then I reshuffled, and I pull the harmony card again, and then I pull the harmony card in the other deck. So, um, there is that is around you, that energy is around you, and I did pull this prosperity begins. So, try to focus on what's happening in the positive, so to speak. But you have your, and the thing is, I feel like you're bringing one more thing about your grandfather is, I feel like you're bringing him alive to your to your family. That you brought him alive. So even though they didn't know him, they feel like they've known him, and I think he's really happy that. So
Yeah, the energy that you feel about your yeah, the energy that you feel about him, um if you can imagine that energy that you feel about him going into your hands, and then put your hands on your son's shoulders without him knowing. Just walk up to him and say, "Son, I love you," and send that in. um that is for him. That is for you to give to him, but it's coming through you. Yes.
well, she said he did know him, but I feel like his
Yeah.
wisdom is going to be carried down. Carried down. I want to say hi to Kathy is here. She says
Hi,
hi, Maria.
Kathy.
Everyone. Hi, Kathy. Um, and thanks. Yeah, it's funny. I don't want to go into the story again, but so Nina and I met through some. She popped up on my screen one time, and I had to do a reading for her.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started talking, and it turns out we both lived in San Jose at the same time about 20 some years ago in the same area.
In the same area.
Yeah, and the schools I worked in were right there, and so we just connected as soon as we found each other again. So
Yeah. Well, based on the area, we would say we come from the same hood.
yes, yeah,
We
and
come from the
I
same hood.
miss it there. I miss that. When I was out there, I was a music teacher, and later I ended up being the principal. But I had a mariachi class, and that's what I fell in love with music, and that's how I learned the. I don't want to start talking about that because I'm going to start. Oh my
Oh, please
God!
start
You can
playing
just hear
music in the
De
background.
Colores. Okay.
I love it.
Let's see here. Let's go back to our questions.
That's
Do
so
we have any
funny.
more questions? Um,
And if
yeah, this
not,
is Nina's channel at Nina's Signature Beauty. Check it out.
mhm.
Um, it's nice to see all these people commenting in the channel about where they're living and everything. Um,
Oh, never
I
mind.
don't, let's see here. I don't see any other questions. Um,
That's fine. Let's pull
that's
some
fine.
energy.
Yeah, let's just talk, see what's going on here. So I pulled some cards for, I've been doing like every 3 months for a while. And when I first did it, I got the truth card, which obviously that's been kind of rolling out. And then recently I pulled I felt like June, or at least part of June or most of June, was kind of like a neutral, like things are kind of like, but it's almost like the
Yes.
calm before the storm.
Correct. You are correct. I got the same energy vibe. We got July getting heavy. Sorry, I'm giving myself some woo. July gets heavy, and August, right at the end of July, beginning of August, it'll get a little heavier. We really have to bring in the energy of Gemini and really be playful with it. I think that's the perception now. People are coming out of the or out of that solid belief that the solid belief people are coming out with whimsical, with transmutation, and that this is the time to discover transmutation. Because of those energies coming in, you almost have to be able to be playful with it as if it is air or a ball of water, and you have the ability to move it all over yourself. I got the sun for the card right now. And this is from the Amber Moon deck. Before I forget to show this, I mean, all of these visions are, simply amazing, and their detail, um, harnessing. They have a woman here holding on to a darker blanket, and I really believe that has to do with our shadow, We have to be okay with who we are in the dark.
Mhm.
Who else, and who else takes better care of us than us, and who knows us better? It's like, who do you want to play? I mean, I had a lot of alone time. I talked to myself a lot. I know now there was a reason for that, but at that time you feel like you're suffering, or you feel like you're lacking, and you don't realize that, in the solidarity, when you're building the connection to spirit and you're having conversations with things beyond yourself, that is magic. And now that I know I was doing that as a child, and now I have adults in my family asking me, were you always doing this? And I was like, I thought everybody talked to themselves like me. I thought everybody had conversations, right? And then it's like, I thought everybody could control their dreams like I did. I could be like, oh, I want to go here. I want to see what this is experience, what this feels like to experience. So I would astral travel. But I thought everybody did that. I
You know,
thought
it's,
everybody woke up from a dream and said, I want to go back to that, and laid back down and went back to it. I
you
thought
know,
we all did that.
it's funny now with the way you can talk on the phone through your on the car. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it because years ago, if you drove past somebody in the car and they were talking to themselves,
Oh,
you'd be like,
right.
"Oh my God, what's going on?" So I would always be careful what I was doing because sometimes I would just start talking about stuff. My mom did the same thing. Now that I think about it, but now when I just keep talking because like, oh yeah, I'm talking to my phone. No, I'm talking to myself. I've
Yeah.
had, I know you're not supposed to do this while you're driving, but I've been like, I had a friend come to me. I was going to have a Reiki session, and he came to me and told me what he was going to do in the session and help me, and it all and I was like, it happened while I was driving. I probably shouldn't have been doing that, but it did. I just we were talking here. I just and you mentioned this as well. I just feel like we're all kind of being connected to the higher realms, whatever you want to call it. So I feel like there's a spiritual connection, and then your crown chakra is connected. So I feel like that's and I also pulled this new beginnings card, and I think you mentioned this earlier in regards to one of
Yeah.
the readings. I just feel like that's um
Yeah.
and I also pulled choose wisely, but I feel like what we're beginning to realize, and I feel like people are really like, you know what, my intuition's really actually pretty good. Like, everyone tries to look outward for information. They really could. Of course, you got to get information, but you also should look inward. I think actually looking inward first is important.
Yes. Knowing, yeah, it's really building that relationship with yourself and that self-trust. That's the only way that I can literally connect so quickly like that, is my trust in myself and in spirit that they're going to guide me and give me that information. But that trust was built from when I was little, and having that alone time and really sitting with myself. I didn't even know I was meditating. That was a meditation. So really, and sharing that with younger people, that's what I really want to reiterate, the share of saying things as if they're normal. So I was meditating. So I was astral projecting. So, like, talking to my dragon. It's like, it's all of these things, but people don't understand that energetically, and frequency, when it comes to frequency, energy, spirituality, once you start raising yourself, you have the ability to connect to these things. And one thing I said, in regards to the Mexican or Hispanic community, is we have tonas, we have spirit animals. So when I say I'm speaking to somebody's spirit dragon, it's like, what? It's like, oh, okay, so we can have spirit animals, but we can't have spirit dragons. That's what, animals only. So with different colors, and they can fly. Oh, but no dragons. Okay, got it. So I just want to say this is normal. My dragon is Kulkukan. He's the Mayan serpent god. Um, so that's the only dragon I need, and he comes in when he needs, and he knows, when there's going to be battle. And he has said there's going to be battle. There's going to be a little something something coming up. But yes, we need to just make it more normal.
But I
More
think that as I talk to people, I mean, people my age and younger are talking about it like they never have, and the younger people I can't tell you how many people that I've like, it's just like, they just talk, it's just open, it's open discussion. It's not even an issue. Let's see. We have a couple other people here who asked for some readings here. We have Maria. She said she would like, if you're still here, Maria, if you could just let us know. I would love a general reading for June. June, Maria.
Friendships, relationships, friendships in particularly. There's a clean out.
And I heard expansion. So like, so maybe that's the same thing, right? Like
Yeah.
you're kind of getting, some people are going to move off to the side and some people are coming in.
Yeah, hold it.
I
You
just,
can,
the
okay.
sun coming in. I saw the sun coming in.
So the Eight of Swords here, your inner strength and your determination, despite the possible limitations or challenges surrounding you, you can influence your circumstances and free yourself from your fears and limitations. Inner strength and your power over your circumstances. So if there's a feeling of self deception or helplessness, um, you have the power to shape your reality. There's something about shaping your own reality, but I also saw the relationships when it comes to friendships, relationships, and developing that upper tier level for yourself. So you're going to have like a grouping. There's tiers to your friendships. Run them that way. Or relationships. Run them that way to maintain that security. Safety.
I feel like you're tapping into your passion. I feel like you're realizing what your almost what your path is, what your path here is, and it's kind of like I just heard that saying. It's about separating the shaft from the wheat from the shaft or whatever. I feel like that you're getting to the core of your being and what you're doing, and these people that have been in your life, they're not going to go away, but they're going to kind of be in the peripheral more. Um, and you're because you're finding your what your path is. And I
Yeah.
pulled this fertility. Okay, go ahead.
I pulled the Hermit
Oh,
as you're saying that. So there's spiritual knowledge and the solitude in search of knowledge. Okay, cool.
and I pulled a fertility card. I don't think this is about children. I think it's about creativity and about creating your own reality, like you said, like creating your whole new um you're I heard co-creating, meaning you're in with the connected to the universe, connected to the greater realm, and that's you're moving into that, and it's really
Where did
helping you.
it go?
Where did Nina go?
Where did I
Do
go?
do 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 do.
Okay, where am I? I am here.
There
I
you are.
swear. I'm here. Okay, cool. Um, this makes sense. Okay, perfect. Thank you for asking, Maria.
Yeah. We have a new person just joined us. Jules is here. Nice to
Hi,
see you.
Jules.
Jules, we're taking questions. We're just also just kind of chit chatting. So let's see. I think there was another question I had. Oh yeah. Um, Kathy, she said there was piano. She's questioning there was piano music playing during my yoga today. Does my mother have a message? Now I pulled in Kathy's mother several times. Um, I just right away I saw her clapping, like bravo to you, like
I was gonna say something like, "Did you do downward dog or something?" And then she's like, "Yeah, good job." As soon as she's like, "The downward dog, yay!" I heard like almost the same thing. Like she's happy you're healthy.
I know Kathy does chair yoga. Do they do the downward dog on chair yoga?
I love that. Something. There's a, she's, it's like womanhood. I don't know how to say this. She's like, the way that I heard it, the way that they said it to me in my head was, it's like she's sending out a blanket of womanhood, or like you're healing that part of womanhood. I got the Princess of Cups. Um, okay, good.
Oh,
Yes, they do downward dog. Okay. So a lot of love here in this cup. It is full. There's so many things going on in the background. There's so much movement and character. Did your mother do yoga or movement or exercise? Because it's like she's doing it with you. Or wants to, or like is reflecting on the fact that you can, or that you're doing it. um Let me go to this princess. Oh yeah, self-development. Okay. Adventure, yeah, adventurous, freedom, self-development, honoring that within which you are currently like doing. It's a youthful vigor and bound, as if you're ready to conquer the world. um Yeah, your hair seems surrounded by golden shimmer that enhances your radiant presence. So I believe it was a love. It was a send out of expression of thankfulness and gratefulness for your act towards your womanhood for yourself. It's like it looks like she went like that, and like the whole place went pink or red. And it was just like yeah. Yes.
I saw her like literally like not pushing you like, but like keep going. And I just pulled this. I was pulling this as Nina was talking, this accelerated motion. So she's like giving you the wind. I just heard the wind beneath your wings. What did you get?
Your card is looking up and so is mine.
Oh
Look at
yes.
that.
Beep.
Look at that. Oh gosh.
And you said
Wow.
the world, and this in this deck it's the universe. I feel like the universe is around you. And I pulled these cards. I have to show this. I pulled the triumph card, triumph and success, and the light card, which is the sun card in tarot. So like again, the light coming in around you, what Nina just said. So there's just,
A healing
you're on the
almost
right
going
track.
on. Yeah. Like you're sending out a healing energy unattainable to other women out there, that you and your mother are sharing, and she is helping you expand that beyond you for others.
You're going places that she couldn't go.
Thank you.
Um, and she's just like, I just see her like clapping, and now I'm seeing these other female relatives coming in. And I just heard it's about her time, which I think I heard before for you, Kathy, meaning it's like it's this is your time. Like, you, why have you waited so long?
Yeah. I just got judgment. 20. Yeah, rebirth, inner calling. It is time to embrace a higher level of consciousness and service your highest good. You're most likely experiencing a spiritual upgrade, letting go of your old self, becoming the newest version of you. Oh, okay. Going places. Okay, cool. Yes. Needing to, if you're needing to make important decision, use your intuition, not your logic. Um, when you make this decision, though, it will bring a long lasting change and answers that come from your soul. Judgment also shows you that you have healed your deep wounds. Exactly what I was. Are and are you now ready to face new set challenges? So yeah. All right. This is nice.
um,
Thank you.
Yeah, that was great. Hope that resonates there, Kathy. Um, so we have a question from Richie. If you have time to do, my guides have a message for me. As soon as I saw your name in this question, Richie, I saw you. It wasn't. I saw the ocean like coming to you, not just the waves, but like you're connected to the ocean or to the water, and these waves are like they're not just like rolling toward, they're just like their energy's coming toward you. Like you're, I know what it is. You're drawing this energy in. Um, it's like you're pulling all this energy in because you're going to need it to empower so many people. It's like your batteries are getting recharged.
I got right when I closed my eyes, they showed me two cups cheering like that and water just like or fluid coming out. That's when you're like waves. I'm like, okay, he's bringing the what's water? Water cups love. There's some emotional workings here. Something coming from love. But I did see same the cups right away. Chalices, not cups, chalices. So it's just like that's different. I believe those cups represent yeah, the different type of love. So 3D love would be a cup, but a chalice is a spiritual love. Um, so maybe they're sending you that spiritual love. Something about cups.
And
Oh yeah, music.
he says, "Oh, very interesting." I just see. I feel like you're being prepared for something. You're being recharged. You're being, and I feel like you kind of know this. I feel like you've already been. You know this is coming. You know something's coming. Um, I just heard that song from. I think it's from West Side Story. Um, that song, "Something's Coming." Like I feel like that something is coming. That is, you're being prepared for it. Your batteries are being recharged, and I feel like you're gonna. This is gonna encompass so many people when you let this out. Oh, he said, boy, do I, yes, 100%."
Okay. There was a female angelic energy. Um, she's up very high. Yeah, she is up very high, but she's sending you something. There's something, her purpose here. Like you have an archangel or an angel guide, but they're showing it to me. She's coming to me, but not she. It's like no. Okay. Um, yeah, there is it's like a warrior angel. It looks like those classic guard armor here, sword, hand going towards you, Richie. Um, this is a great guide. And I don't mean that's a great guide. I mean, this is a great guide. Um, they want me to just ensure that there is there is a light, there's something connected to your past. And this energy has been following you from there and has the ability to go back and come forward to guide you in the right. So follow it. Less peripheral vision for you right now. More follow it. The gut. The gut has wings from your guide.
And I had a solar plexus card.
Oh,
So lean into your, and I think I pulled this card twice, the sacrifice card. I think that is all past you. You've done so much to get to this point. So you've paid your dues, so to speak. And there's prosperity coming your way, but I just feel like your confidence, um, lean into that. And
Yeah.
there is something big happening. He says, I feel like there's something, the verge of something. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't know what.
It's you're on the verge of approaching the edge of something happening. So you got a bit. So it's like you're walking towards the edge, but right now they're showing me like there's 3/4 of the tip of the edge, and you're right here at that 3/4 point. So yes. And less ego, less peripheral. No, stay right here. Um, I don't know why. Just
Laser
saying.
focused, like
Yeah.
laser.
It's like know thyself, is what I just heard. Um, yeah. Trust that your inner higher self is going to be able to follow the pings that you're getting outside from your guides. So use that.
I heard the word command, and I almost saw the image of Thor as you as Thor, like you're holding that, like you're even just your hand up, and you're getting this divine power, and you're gonna be doing so much for so many people. Um,
That's similar to the angel I saw up in the
wow.
air. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's funny as we're doing this, I forget what we said, and then,
Yeah. Like we're catching up with each other as we're speaking.
a couple way we got a new person here. Bernadette's here. Welcome.
Hello, Bernadette.
Hello, everyone. I'm so nice to have you here. This is Nina and I's. Is it our second show? Third show.
Third show.
Third show.
Yes.
First time reading together. We've done it before, but not in a show. Oh yeah. So Fogo Pogo asked if there's too late for a question, and I said no. So let's see here. This is Callie. I'm really feeling the itch to update my resume and possibly look for a government job or other job. Is this the right path, or should I continue to be patient on my current situation?
Is that why they showed me that the other day when we were on the call? Okay. I know. Okay. Yes. I wish you would have texted me. I love Kelly. Okay, so yes. They showed me a change the other day. They showed me that you were in a like a home office, or you're able to do that, or there's something about the office that you're in it's very like this is your office. Like you set this up, you have something supervisor, director type thing to do. You're welcome, Rich. Yeah. So there is something about home office that I did see, about being able to manage it, do it yourself, like having the capability to, I got to go to the store while I'm doing my work, like that. I actually saw that the other day. So yeah, I'm really excited that you asked.
And I feel like this is going to take a lot of worries off you as far as, taking care of your bills and your being in the 3D world, but it's also going to allow you to do more of the stuff that you want to do.
Mhm.
Um, like I'm so grateful that in some ways that all this is happening to me now later on in life, because I have that a little bit of stability with my what I did before.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that's where things are headed. I think that's going to be a good move for you. I don't know if it's going to be totally exciting what this is, but it's going to provide you. One thing I just heard was you're going to enjoy the interaction with people through this. So because you like to do that, you like to talk to people and get to know them, and so the work's going to be the work, but it's going to be the networking and things that are going to give you the strength, which is what you like to do, which will strengthen up the other work that you're doing as well.
Okay. I
I think
just
we're going to take one more question from Bernadette. So just to say that, so we don't get any more questions up.
And I got the wheel for Haley.
And I just go ahead.
Go ahead.
Patience and planning. So I think this is what you're doing. Like you've kind of gone in one direction, and now you've, like you said, okay, like I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this so that I can do that.
Okay, and I got the wheel here, and it says golden light breaks through the birch forest's orange red leaves, symbolizing life's ever-changing cycles. So right now, you should be accepting the natural cycles of life and trust that every change is an opportunity for growth. Heck yeah, Katie. Heck yeah.
And I just, as Nina was talking, I pulled moving on. So I feel like that's you are moving into something new. So I hope that makes sense.
She's magical.
Oh, okay. Now we're going to answer our last question. And before I go into it, I just want to thank everyone who's been here today. Check out Nina's channel. It's in the comments. It's Nina's
Signature Beauty Nina.
Signature Beauty Nina. And my website's up there if you're interested in some private readings. You can check that out, or like and subscribe. And I'm at 10,300 subscribers, which is like, woo, can't believe it. I think one of the things is my messages that I sent out. If a lot of people like those shorts, and someone made a comment. I think it was Mere Dragon said, appreciate the things, and I said, well, those are actually for me too. So sometimes I get the messages, and my other half says, I'll do something. He goes, don't you remember what you wrote on your channel today? I'm like, well, the messages are for me too. We get messages, and so right. Kelly says thank you.
You're welcome.
So our last question is from our new person here, Bernadette. What messages are coming through for me? Would love to hear from my brother who passed as a baby.
Okay. Okay. I already got wands, so we got some wands here. And what I got right away is he still sees you, big sis. Yeah,
when you were little, or did he come to you in dreams? Oh, thank you for subscribing. Did he come to you in dreams? Because I feel like I almost saw you playing or something as a kid, and like he was there. And so you didn't grow up together in the physical world, but he was with you.
As your little brother.
Yeah. And it's almost like in school, like he may be helping you in school, like giving you a nudge. So
I hope you can see this. I got a little kid,
a
little boy with a braid and boxing gloves on. How cute is that? That's the card I pulled. That's right before she asked her questions.
Oh, she just said he came to me as an adult. He was staring in my face.
Yes, pure joy and pride. If there's something that you have done, or he is with you in regards to your victories or your blessings.
Oh, she says, I almost died when I was young. Lots of spirits I thought were in the physical. I'm not sure what I think what you mean is that they were there. You had a lot of people helping you, I think. Yeah, it wasn't your time. But I also feel like you have one foot in that realm.
Yeah, there's a rapid progress here of guidance. I got the 8 of Wands as well.
That's a powerful face on that card.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of rapid progress, a lot
Oh,
of like you go after it, you ensure that um yes. Okay, good.
yeah. I
Um
I felt that. Yep.
okay. An expression of joy amongst your successes, but also here it seems like you have a self-driven success or like goals that you naturally are able to just like, I'm gonna do it, I did it, okay. And then your brother is here like, yeah, that's my sis, that's my
Look at
sis.
this. Look what she just wrote as you were talking.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think, you know what? I don't even know how all this works, but I feel like you're just the fact that you're open and you're receiving these messages, I feel like just continue to be open to it.
Grow your imagination.
Yeah.
You may
Um,
not like movies. I don't know. There's something about this that you don't like that I'm gonna say. I don't know why. But like grow your imagination in the forethought of using others' imaginations to discover how they communicate. So a good learning one, two good learning ones that are completely opposite of each other are Lucy with Scarlett Johansson and What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams. Both depict mental and spiritual capability that I think will perceptualize this the communicative aspect of it, or the outside of yourself communication part of it. But
yeah.
those two movies do help with imagination for adults to use their imagination.
Yeah, and the first half of the movie, I know Sterling brings this up. The second half of that Robin Williams movie is kind of it's not as it's kind of gets into some dogma or something, but the first half is really good. The one
Yeah.
thing that really worked for me, and again, this is bringing up Sterling, is he suggested writing in a journal, writing the same question for 21 days, and just writing what comes to your head. And when I started doing that, is when I really connected. In fact, the first question I wrote almost 3 years ago is, how do I become a psychic medium to help people? And when I wrote it, I was like, that's not going to happen.
Right.
And but if you get the messages, so if you start doing that, 5 minutes a day, and
Yeah.
so you might start getting the messages that you like. They're not that you need to know how to connect, but
Right.
that you would be getting the next steps,
Receiving.
like the guidance. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say.
So you can receive, so you can acknowledge, so that you can do something with that energy. um yeah, so the other day I was at Lee Harris, I was watching Lee Harris, and I tried to tap in or look like channel, like just do like frequency channel, and my third eye showed static right in front of me because there was so much activity going on. It's almost like you have to extract yourself here to get yourself there. So, like, if I didn't want to be in a specific scenario, whatever, I literally take myself places in my imagination. Like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm going to Alice in Wonderland. I'm going to Disneyland. I'm going to my favorite tree at Hellier Park. I'm going to downtown San Jose to go walk in the water that they offer there. Like mentally, I can take myself those places. Start taking yourself those places and assume the energy of the last time you were there. Like really take yourself there. And oh, you have so much fun. Okay,
I,
Bernadette. First of all, love the name. It's my middle name. Um, uh, you're like a star seed. You're like a shooting star. So harness that energy and know your strength. You can utilize all of this if you just flip the card over.
I saw as I read that question, I saw like a package, like a package that's all wrapped with ribbon, and I see it like being unwrapped. And so the package, like you're already a beautiful person. The package is already like beautiful, but you're unwrapping the wrapping, and it's opening up to this what's inside. And I feel like your power's there. And as far as I also pulled this earlier, this base chakra. So, you know, we, you can't say this enough when you're doing this work or you're involved. You got to be grounded. So, you know, and also with the power card, remember you are in control. You are in control. Some people say, "Oh, I get all these messages and they keep me up at night." You have to say, "Look, I'm a human. I'm going to bed. I can't do this right now." Like keep you're in charge, and it's not going to go away. It's not like if you say, "Oh, I'm going to," no, it'll come back. They're not going to go anywhere. But um, that's wonderful. I just feel like that's amazing. She says,
Okay.
"Thanks so much."
Yeah, I got the Nine of Swords for you. So it depicts a woman kind of with the what is that? The dream catcher. You could see the dream catcher's shadow on her face. It's a little bit of face your fears or face those self-doubts. These don't necessarily mean fear, you're afraid of something, or face the shadow of the dream catcher falls across her face and the wall behind her, symbolizing the worries and inner fears. So this could be self-doubt or just I don't want to do it, like no, I don't want to. Her posture suggests deep unease, and the moment she realizes that she must face these fears, she is in a state of distress, mental anguish, fear. Face your inner demons and find the courage to rise above them. So this hesitation or this no, I'm not going to do it, not yet, or no, I don't want to, or just like not right now. Start not doing that. Boop.
Wow. Well, this has been a lot of fun, and look, we just went over an hour. Um,
For timing.
yes.
Thanks, everybody.
You
That
know,
was
our
fun.
last show got 13,000 views or something.
Woo!
Yeah, it was crazy. Um,
Hours, you said?
yeah.
Oh, cool. Thanks a heap. That's amazing.
Um,
Oh.
yeah. So, yeah, just, and, we'll be back. I'm going to be, I don't know. What do you have coming up, Nina?
I have, well, right now I'm doing a some light language series with four other of my beautiful woo-woo friends, JJ, Summer, and Danra. I'm also doing individual interviews with Danra. I yeah, I'm all in the woo. I'm constantly pulling cards. I'm in a constant conversation and channeling, and I highly recommend that to everyone because they're great. And you don't have to worry about any biases because they're just there and they see you and they smile, and it's just acceptance. So, and tell everybody. Tell everybody what we're doing. Come watch our my YouTubes as well. I'm just getting started, and yeah, I'm just very excited. And thank you so much, Tom.
No, this has been a lot of fun. I'll be on Monday with Kathy, the Breeze Warrior. But
Mhm.
this time we've opened it up to political questions. We haven't done political questions, but we've been getting so many hits. We decided it was time to go into that. So if we don't get too many political questions, we'll do personal. But we really want to talk about kind of and not just political, but the world and the earth and the universe and all
Mhm.
these things that are happening, which are really exciting. So,
Yes.
yep, I think that's anyway. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Thanks for the questions.